Good morning, I'm the Reverend Steve Page from St. Patrick's Anglican Church, and you're listening to the Daily Devotional Moment, sponsored by the Hudson Bay Ministerial Association. This month, I'm drawing our images of Christian faith and spirituality from the world of sports and athletics. Today, let's talk college football. And I don't know about you, but I always think more readily about football when I'm wearing my football jersey, so let me just pop one on here. Yeah, Seahawks blue of my jersey kind of matches the blue of today's clergy shirt. Yeah, that'll help. Well, I want to talk about the Rose Bowl today in college football. I've always loved the Rose Bowl. It's this once a year spectacle of an event. The day starts with the Parade of Roses, with some of the most spectacular floats and marching bands I've ever seen. But the centerpiece of the day, of course, is the Rose Bowl itself, this battle between two of the best college football teams in the United States. And this year's game featured the University of Oregon Ducks against the University of Wisconsin Badgers. Now, the Rose Bowl has a long and rich tradition. It's been around a long time. Now, in one game, more than 80 years ago, in the heat of the moment, one player turned the wrong way, and it led to disaster. So let me set the scene. The 1929 Rose Bowl pitted the University of California Golden Bears on one hand against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on the other. And early in the game, with the score tied 0-0, a California defender hit the Georgia Tech ball carrier, and the ball popped loose. It was a fumble, and linebacker Roy Riegels, he snagged the turnover, and he took off for the end zone. Now, the men who play defense, they don't score very often, so imagine what must have flashed through his mind. Hey, here I am playing in the Rose Bowl, and now I'm going to score a huge touchdown off a fumble. Woo, people will remember me for years. I bet something like that went through his head. And we remember him, but not for a great play. See, in the heat of the moment, Roy Riegels grabbed the football and turned the wrong way. He grabbed the fumble, and he sprinted toward his own end zone, not the Georgia Tech one. And his teammates, they chased after him, yelling for him to stop, but he kept going. Finally, one fellow Golden Bear caught up and tackled Riegels at the 1-yard line. Well, with their offense backed up like that, California decided maybe they would punt on first down and not run a single play. And the strategy might have worked, except that a Georgia Tech player got in and got a hand on the punt and knocked it through the end zone for a safety. And that put the Yellow Jackets on the board first, 2-0. As the rest of the game unfolded, both teams traded touchdowns, and the final score ended up 8-7 for Georgia Tech. The difference in the game was the Riegels wrong way run. Now, in our lives, we have lots of influences, lots of things pulling us this way and that, and it can be hard to tell which ones are good and helpful and which ones are bad. And like Roy Riegels, in the heat of the moment, we can make bad choices and turn the wrong way. Fortunately, God has given us some resources. I hope and pray that you have friends and family, maybe a minister or a pastor, someone willing to chase you down when you take off running the wrong way in your life. Someone willing to help turn you around. That can be so invaluable. And God has also provided the Bible, a written guidebook through the challenges of life. The gate is wide and the road is broad that leads to destruction, but the gate is small and the road is narrow that leads to life, says Matthew's Gospel. The words of Jesus, the writings of the Old Testaments, the prompting of the Holy Spirit, these are all essential in helping us make the right choices and not turn the wrong way in our lives and our decisions. The book of Proverbs urges us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. With God's help and with guidance from the Bible, may all your paths be straight, and may you avoid turning the wrong way in the heat of the moment. For St. Patrick's Church, I'm Steve Page.